Dear friends, apa kabar? My name is Jean, and presently, with my husband Vitaly, we live in Bali, Indonesia. It's been just about a month since we settled down here. This is some of what takes place in our day-to-day life in Bali. On most days, we wake up and we go for a surf. It gets us out of the house early in the morning to be able to enjoy the sleepy, contented vibes in our neighborhood. It's also wonderful to be able to start the day with some exercise and a commune with nature. Very energizing. Afternoons are usually devoted to our various hobbies and the necessary daily life tasks. Our home is a relatively open-air construct, so most days a fair bit of debris blows in with the breeze. We don't have a vacuum cleaner, just a simple broom, but it does the job well enough, doesn't require electricity, and is much quieter. There's the garden to water and upkeep, that's mostly left up to Vitaly. We got a little basket of mint recently, so I've also been trying to propagate mint cuttings to create a continuous supply of fresh mint at home. Vitaly likes making kombucha at home, so even though it's been about a month only since we arrived, he's already got a whole kombucha setup happening in a corner of the kitchen. His homemade kombucha is delicious, and it goes really well with our fresh mint. We've also set up a little work corner in our bedroom with a new table. This is where we spend some time each day doing the grown-up stuff, like tracking and managing our expenditures, research into ideas for business. This is also where Vitaly practices his guitar, and when he does this, I like to set up nearby and do some painting or work on the YouTube videos. When we are in our respective flows doing our own things, the day slips by in a flash. At sunset, we often head out to a cliff top nearby. We're not the only ones there at this hour appreciating the majesty of the Balinese sun setting over the beautiful waves. Vitaly has been trying to capture this using time-lapse photography, while I usually just sit by and be present in the moment. Our Bali universe is very small and simple, but we love the rather kampong vibe of it all, and the comfort and security of being part of a small community. The fruits and vegetable seller at the pasar have started to know our faces. We've made friends with the other surfers who frequent the same surf spots in the morning. Our neighbor runs one of the small warungs in the hood. Mostly everyone greets each other as we pass with a quiet pagi. Living like this, close to nature, in a small community, with a simpler, more old-fashioned rhythm, fills me with peace and contentment.
For me, this life is actually a huge privilege and a dream come true. Not everybody will see it the same way as I do though. For some people out there, this life probably seems just a little lame or even just completely boring. Many of us will have grown up and exist in societies that endlessly drives us and primes us towards a certain kind of existence. Big city living, a high-flying career, flashy cars, luxury travel, high-end dining, and so on. Social media, governments, and heck, even one's traditional Asian parents will probably tell you that this is the path to happiness in life, and eventually a comfortable retirement. And this formula probably works very well for a lot of people out there. Unfortunately, though, for me, it just didn't work well at all. I was born into city life. I did well in school and I graduated into a legal career. With the big corporate job came the money and the accompanying perks. Just unfortunately, none of that ever gave me an actual sense of happiness or fulfillment. My job was meaningless and uninspiring to me. I had money, but I didn't have a life. And I was resentful from having to spend majority of my time grinding away at something I disliked just for the money. I gave it a fair shot. I stuck with it for a number of years. But finally, and it took me many years to do it, finally I gathered up my courage to walk away from a life of everything I already had, everything that people told me was desirable, to try to carve out a different life path for myself. It took me a number of years to successfully transition from my urban existence to what we now have in our little corner in Bali. It was also really challenging having to deal with the doubt and skepticism that other people expressed at my different life choices. But personally, for me, I have never been happier or more fulfilled. I spend my time every day doing things that are interesting and meaningful for me. I believe that when I'm old and looking back, I will have very little regrets about my choices now. If you're watching this video and what I say resonates with you, then I guess I just want you to know that if the formula doesn't work for you, you are not alone. And it's okay to be a little different. There's no right or wrong, really. It's really just about putting aside convention, truly understanding what makes you happy in life, and then simply embracing the pursuit of it. Do what's truly right for you. Never mind what other people say. Thank you for staying with me to this point. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to click like and to subscribe to the channel for more such content. And I guess I will see you in future videos. Bye!